need a Nike bag, give me the check. I need the money and power, respect, but I promise I'm repping the O to the dead. Hey, oof, I sold them out of my way. I don't got nothing to say. Now they can't run at my pace. Yeah, they know that we ain't the same. 402, we rap the game. I told them this ain't a game.
Yo, what is up? It's Phins Take with CB83. Hey, back to you for another show. Hey, the gang is in prime time tonight. You already know what time it is. 8:30 p.m. We go live. It is going to be a freaking game. The boys are in LA. They out west. Hey, we out west. We about to take this thing, man. You already know what time it is, man. Hey, it's a pregame panel show. Hey, tell your friends, tell your family, send the link out, hit the like on your way in. It's about to get crazy. You already know what time it is, man. We going up. How's my mic sound, man? How's my mic? I feel like I'm getting some feedback from somewhere, man. Is it too high? Is it too low? What's going on, man? How do I sound? Mike's good? Give me a thumbs up if we good. Check this out. I got my guy Pete's Takes in here first. He says Tua guys will have more excuses tonight. No excuses. The kid's just gonna ball out. He's got no choice, man. Go out, make plays, man. Go out, make some damn plays. Use your technique. Hit the long balls. That's what I want to see, man. I want to see it come together tonight. I want to see the offense clicking. I want to see the run game get going. I pray to God Teron Armstead and Fisher are in there at our tackle spots, and we've solidified that, bro. If that's the case, the Dolphins are about to be a problem tonight. Gonna be a problem. Gonna be a problem, man. Shout out to everybody coming in. We got almost 10 in the room right now. Hit the like on your way in. You already know what time it is. It's Phins Take with CB83. Back to you for another one. Another one. You already know what time it is, man. You know how we go. Can we get it done tonight? I think can we get it done? Can we get it done?
I hope so.
Okay. Hey, I think we get it done tonight, man. Hey, and you know, Pete comes in here with the Tua guy. Tua guys will have more excuses tonight.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Bro, Tua about the ball out, man, with no excuses. After the game, we're gonna see Pete. You know, we probably won't see Pete after the game. After he lights it up, you know, Pete will be hiding in the bushes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Pete, that's gonna be you hiding in the bushes, man. I know you hate it here, man. You hate it here, and we getting it done, man. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link. If you guys want to come up, feel free to come up, man. We're gonna get it cracking. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff, man. All that good stuff. We got my man Shake in the building. Shake, what's good with you, man? What's good with you, man? Shake is in the building. He says, good evening, everyone. It's another beautiful day. Another beautiful day in Zamunda. Yes, sir, Shake. Hey, I appreciate you coming through. My dog Cruz in here. Cruz, what's popping? Cruz is my guy, man. Cruz is my guy. What's good, Cruz? He says, what's good, Shake? What's good, CB? San Francisco is straight destroying Tampa Bay. Literally wiping the floor with them boys. Man, dang, that make that loss feel a little bit better after they get out there and just straight destroy them boys at 4:00. It's crazy over there, man. Jose Valdez, what's good? We got Melvin McConnell in the building. Nobody gave Tua excuses last game. Nobody gave him excuses. Today, you just got to get it done, bro. That's it is what it is. That's a part of being in the NFL. You got to perform, man. Cruz in here, Shakes in here. Cruz says everybody called out Tua versus San Fran, but Tua haters can't see it, bro. Tua haters can't see it. Are they going to call out Tom Brady this week? Because he's playing pretty damn bad. He's playing pretty bad right now. Are they going to call out Brady? Because if Tua had a game like that, they would be killing that kid, straight murdering him. It's crazy, man. Mr. Miami 305, what's good, Mr. Miami? That's my guy, man. What's up with you? How's it going, bro? He said, "What's up, brother? Shake Money. How you doing today? How you feeling today? Much love and respect." Hey, it's almost go time. We got about another hour plus before the Dolphins kick off in prime time, guys. We don't get many prime time games, but when we do, we got to take advantage of these, man. These are important, man. Very, very important. My man Tags TV is in here. What's good? He says he's an old man. They're not worried about him. Yeah, they're not, man. They're not killing Brady. They should be, but they not. They're not gonna kill him after this performance either. That's the wild thing about it. Throwing picks, doing all type of crazy stuff. He just looks bad. They look bad. Tom Brady, 3 interceptions. If Tua threw 3 interceptions like that, they calling for his head. Calling for his head. You already know what time it is, man. Let me go ahead and welcome my first guest to the show. This is my guy. Been a supporter since day one. This dude holds it down for me, holds it down for the Phins Take CB83 family. We get it done over here with the help of him. I appreciate you coming through. What's good to my man Shake Money? What's popping? Oh, turn your volume up. Turn your volume up.
Oh, hopefully once that one, I'm fear fan, I get to smoke this because this is the victory.
Okay, that's the victory. That's the victory. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That man on the pipe. I like that, man. Hey, how you feeling about the game?
What happened?
How you feeling about the game, man?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, man. Man. I think it's I just hope that the defense can hold up its end of the bargain.
Yeah, and that's I trust the offense. I feel like the offense is gonna do its thing. I think the defense, we need the defense to make some plays today, man. Play loose, man. Let it hang out. I'm tired of these dudes kind of walking around like zombies, bro. Like I saw that all last week in San Fran. San Fran just kind of lulled us to sleep on defense by running the football, which I get it. But you got to find a way to make plays in the run game. Make some big hits, man. Do something. Javon Holler, wake the hell up, dude. Wake up. You ain't been running around this year. He doesn't look excited. He's not playing free. He's not having fun. Let's go, man. Get that shit going back there, man. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, me too, man. And is Derwin James not playing, or is he his final status?
Who is it?
Derwin James, the safety.
Derwin James. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think Derwin is playing, bro. I didn't hear anything. I'm not sure. He was
doubtful. So that's what I was asking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm not sure, man. Honestly, I don't even be keeping up with the other team's players, man. And that's, people tend to use that as excuses. Oh, Derwin James didn't play. This player didn't play. Bro, it's an NFL team. Any given week, there's going to be injuries. There's going to be people hurt. So I'm not really worried about who's there and who's not. I just need the dub, and I'm counting it as a dub. No matter who's there, I'm counting it, bro.
I got Gesicki, so that's why I was hoping he's out on my fantasy.
you need less coverage on that boy Gesicki, bro. Mm-hmm. Less coverage, huh? Hey, Gesicki has been so quiet in fantasy. I actually have him on my team, but dude has done absolutely nothing. So he's definitely on the bench today. Definitely on the bench.
What's funny is I forgot to freaking put. I have Njoku on my team, and I forgot to switch him.
Yeah, man. Hey, and this is a good topic to talk about prior to the game, man. How do you feel about Josh Boyer? It's really gonna take. For me, I think it's gonna take like coming down the stretch. He's got to find a way to get these guys in position to make plays. But if during this stretch he's not good, bro, he's got to go. He's got to go. What do you think, though?
This is how the lens I look at it. All right. Now, McDaniels, I'm not making excuses. This is the reality. This is Josh Boyer's first year as full-on, no safety net defensive coordinator. He has nobody in that room to bounce off of like he did with Brian Flores. That's right. Number one. Number two, can you imagine, as much of a genius as Mike McDaniels is, if he had the passing game of Izukama was his best starting wide receiver and on down, how would that passing game look like? And that's pretty much what it is on defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I agree with you, man. He's definitely dealing with some injuries, dealing with some stuff that's
Especially
kind of out of his control for sure.
especially Josh Boyer, which they run a New England type defense, which goes from back to front, not front to back. So
Right.
a great secondary in order to deploy that defense how you want to deploy it.
Yeah, and I agree with you somewhat. I mean, that's fair. I mean, to put it all in context, he is missing some guys, and he's not allowed to. I mean, I'm not saying he's not allowed, but right now he doesn't feel comfortable playing the way he was playing last year, especially defensively, man. So I get that, man. I just want him to figure it out, and that's really what the NFL game is about. Like, you're constantly going to lose players, you're constantly going to, face adversity. How do you deal with it, though? Right? It's how you deal with it, right? It's not, if people don't care, if you're losing guys, they just want to see you get it done because it's a performance-based league. And I always say this saying, it's don't tell me about the labor pains, show me the baby. Because I don't care about what you're going through. I just want to see the performance, and it's really not fair. But that's life sometimes. Life isn't fair sometimes. You just gotta take what you got. You gotta take lemons and make lemonade, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because at the end of the day, you knew these players were out, so you had to come up with a plan B ahead of time.
Yeah. You needed a plan B. If you needed to go get somebody or pick somebody up, like, you still can go pick somebody up off the street. Like, there's still people out there. But I mean, they felt like they had enough in that room to get it done. So I mean, it is what it is. You got to perform, man. Got to perform. So just to reset real quick, I got my man Chef Jew in the building. Chef Jew, what's good with you, man? He says, "What's good, OG CB83, OG Alex, RD, and everyone? How y'all doing tonight? Check your freaking pulse. Fins up, Chef. Fins up. Shout out to my guy Chef Jew, who's a big part of the community." Mr. Miami 305 is in this joint. Chef Juice says, "I said that I wanted them to get rid of Boyer in the offseason, and they got and then go get Vic Fangio." Yeah, I think that would have been a big move, man. But yeah, Boyer's had the opportunity this year to figure it out. Like Shake was saying, he has been kind of dealt a bad hand, but we'll see how that shakes out at the end of the season, man. We got to see how that shakes out because it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be real interesting to see.
No, but I believe in Boyer. Like I said, when you're like a quarterback, his first few years has learning curve. I think Josh Boyer should have that same. This is his third year technically, so he has to learn situational football. That's why Andy and Belichick are so good, is because they've been through so many situations. They know how to plan for it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree, man. And just looking at this Tax TV comment, he says Boyer is done as well. I see McDaniel wanting something different next year, someone with a better scheme. I think that's interesting too. I think honestly, scheme is like very high on my list in regards to like coaching. Like, I think with a better scheme, you don't need as much talent, right? I just feel like if we were running better plays and we had a better scheme, we wouldn't need all of these guys to get this done. If we called the right plays and dialed it up correctly, we wouldn't need all the talent that we need, man. I just feel like scheme is important offensively, defensively, and special teams. I think it's a very integral part of the game of football, especially in the NFL. I feel like coaches are kind of undervalued and their systems are. So, I mean, how do you feel about that, Shake?
I agree with you because you know what? If you was to put up, receiving cores to Kansas City, I guarantee you Kansas City, most teams in the NFL have better wide receiving cores than Kansas City, but they're getting it done because of Andy Reid's schemes.
The scheme, man. The scheme is important. And the scheme is the plan, the vision they have. And when guys know they have a vision and they know what the vision is and they can go out and execute that, it just makes it that much easier. And that's what I do like about McDaniels and his offensive scheme, is that guys kind of understand where they need to be at all times for the most part. They understand why they're doing it. Like he brings context to it. So he's not just going to go out there and tell the receivers, hey, you really got to block on this play. He's going to show them exactly why they have to make these blocks on certain plays. I think that's important.
And another point I want to make up too is look at Mac Jones, right? He was bitching up a storm because he first came in the league with Josh McDaniels, who's pretty smart when it comes to the X's and O's. Now you have Matt Patricia calling the plays, and he sees the difference.
Yeah, and that's you really see the difference. Even in Buffalo with Daboll leaving, the play calls are just different. It's just a different scheme. And when you have a different scheme to operate in, it's not the same, it's not going to be the same production. It's never going to be the same because you got different guys calling it. And when you got different guys calling it, it's just going to be different, man. Just to reset real quick, shout out to my man Q in the building. Q says, what's up, Oos? What's up, Oos? What's good, man? My man Q in this joint, and damn right, 49ers are destroying the Bucs. They are destroying.
You know?
Let me look it up real quick. It's bad though. I think it was 30-something-0 last time I checked. But
shit, son of
a bro, it's ugly over there, bro.
Looks like Brady ain't doing no fourth quarter comeback.
Nah, Brady better sit it down for the rest of the game. That's what he better do. The score is 30-7, and the Bucs have the ball.
Damn.
It's crazy. Hey, look at the Chiefs and Broncos, bro. 34-28 right now. And Broncos have the ball. They're only down one score, man. 6 points. That's a close one.
Yeah, shit. How about the Cowboys and the Houston Texans? That came down to the wire too.
Yeah, that really did come down to the wire, man. You see the Lions take care of the freaking Vikings today. It was some big upsets today. Especially with the Jaguars and the Titans game. That was big. Like, but that's a division game too, so we expect that sometimes. You know, that happens. But yeah, man, we had some good games today. That Chiefs and Broncos game is close, and then the Seahawks are getting beat too, bro. Seahawks getting beat by 10 by the Panthers, who are depleted right now. It's crazy, man. That's the parity in the NFL, man. Any given week, you can get your butt beat, man. Line it up.
Hey, but you know what I find it funny is some Dolphin fans, right? It's when they lose, when a real good team loses to a bad team, it's any given Sunday. When we lose to a bad team, we suck. No, bro, everything is right. They jump off the bridge and realize it's Sunday. People are getting paid
off the bridge, man. You're right, Shake. They jump off the bridge. It's like, bro, chill. It's one game, dude. We'll be all right, man. What you drink? What you sipping on? Are you just smoking your cigar?
I'm smoking my cigar. I'll probably do a little drink afterwards. I'll probably get back on my port tonight.
Hey, I'm pouring up, man.
I'll pour myself a glass with you, bro.
Yeah, man, pour up, bro. I'm having a little Four Roses single barrel select.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Barrel strength. Yeah, bro, they got some good stuff. This is actually which one is this? This is actually a Brent Elliott pick. So aged how many years? 11 years and 2 months, man. And it's aged 11 years. It's good stuff, man. Four Roses does really good stuff. Shout out to my man Canes in the chat. Canes, what's good with you, my boy? It's almost go time, fellas. Almost go time, man. You pour up yet?
Yeah, I'm pouring it right now.
My man Cruz says, I got a feeling Boyer gets fired and Sam Madison is promoted to DC with Surtain becoming DB coach. Ooh, that would be interesting. Very interesting. I'd like to see a seasoned defensive coordinator come in, though. Somebody with some experience, man. How do y'all feel about that? Would you like the promotion of Sam Madison, or would y'all rather have like a seasoned defensive coordinator? Ian Baller, what's good with you?
Hey, what's good, everybody? How's everyone's day?
I think that's just romantic fantasy that Dolphin fans have to have Sam Madison, but I agree with you. We need a seasoned defensive play caller because at the end of the day, we're gonna entrust our defense to a rookie coordinator.
Yeah. I'm tired of the rookie experiment. I think McDaniel also needs somebody that's just experienced on the other side of the ball. Like I didn't even like the Boyer, retention because of that. He wasn't really the guy, putting together that defense. So if he had more experience, I'd be for it. But he just hasn't had a lot of experience in that defensive coordinator role.
I think
The
Brandon
only way
Staley
I would
gets
be-
fired. What do you think of him as a DC?
Go ahead, Ian Baller. What'd you say? I didn't catch that.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted. Shake Money. But what I was saying is, I think Brandon Staley is going to get fired from the Chargers after this season, especially if we beat them. And what do you think about him being our DC?
I don't know, man. It's tough for me with Staley because his defense is constantly underperformed, man. I feel like they haven't
with him
been
as a head coach, sure, but if he's a defensive coordinator, he's only going to focus on the defense. There have been defensive coordinators that became head coaches and their defense hasn't been as great because they have to focus on everything and they're not as focused on the defense.
That's true.
North Turner, the first one that comes to mind, great offensive coordinator, but every time he's a head coach, that team goes down south.
Yeah. And I mean, I understand that too. Like some defensive coordinators, when they're in that coordinator role, they're good. But when they go to the head coaching, it's just a different animal, man. You gotta be involved offensively.
There are a few exceptions out there, but yeah.
Todd Bowles, look at Todd Bowles. When he was defense coordinator at Tampa, that defense was playing lights out. Now
they were playing lights out. Yeah, and that's what happens. I mean, you're also dealing with injuries and them not having the head coach in the building anymore that was there. Bruce Arians, man, it's tough, man. And that's the thing about, man, all of this shit is a crapshoot, really. I mean, you can go get a guy, but unless he's been like proven and kind of has a really good scheme in place, it's gonna be tough. Either way, you gotta kind of figure it out on the run, man.
Our San Fran loss is not. Sorry, keep going.
No. You said it. Our San Fran loss does not look as bad right now, does it?
Right. Because look at Tampa Bay. Everyone was saying Tua lost to Brock Purdy. I mean, Tom Brady is down by more than 20 against Brock Purdy. If that, in that case,
a first ballot Hall of Famer, mind you.
Hey, yeah, but they were clowning Tua, bro. Clowning Tua because he had a bad game against that defense. That defense is good. I don't care what you say.
Yeah,
that
Tua
defense
did have a
is
bad
good.
game, but Tua also made some big plays. Tom Brady has made 0 big plays. Tom Brady had a few open guys and he underthrew it. If that was Tua, bro, we would never hear the end of it.
Yeah, hey, that 4th and 1 in the end zone of Mike Evans, he threw it behind him. I was like, what is he doing, yo? He looks shook, man. He looked like he was a deer in headlights today.
It seems like every quarterback except for Patrick Mahomes, every single quarterback that plays San Fran is a deer in headlights. Even Tua.
Yeah.
San Fran, that was against Tampa, but he was a deer in headlights against Tampa.
You said who?
At the Super Bowl, Mahomes was.
Oh, yeah. He didn't have his guys either. He was struggling.
Yeah, his offensive line was just atrocious. Like,
yeah, his offensive line.
No quarterback could have won that game with that O-line. That's why they rebuilt it.
Yep. Hey, what's good, Newfoundland? He says, game night, I need a drink. You definitely need a drink. Let loose. We're about an hour out before the game. I'm sipping on a little Four Roses single barrel select. We got Kitty Cat trying to get in the camera. What's good, Kitty Cat? Yeah. What's good with you? Yeah, man. Phinsup Wednesday in the building. Patrick Mahomes 3 interceptions today, really? Oh my gosh. What's up with these quarterbacks? All these guys they put on the pedestal struggling. It's crazy. Hey, that Bills and Jets game was pretty close, huh?
Oh yeah.
Sam Darnold looking pretty good, surprisingly.
Oh yeah, by the way, it's the battle of the reject Jet quarterbacks.
Oh, Sam Darnold and who? Geno Smith.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Miami 305 says sipping on some Hennessy and drinking a Bud Light. I could rock with that. I could rock with that for sure. S. Harris was. No, go ahead.
Sorry. You know how people were discrediting our Lions win? Oh, we made it close. Y'all made it. We made it close against the Lions. Well, Lions beat up on Minnesota, and Lions have been killing it lately.
That's the parity in the NFL. Don't let people tell you that teams are sorry.
Ain't the Lions last loss against us? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I think they won what 5 straight, 6 straight.
Buffalo. They lost to Buffalo.
Oh, they did lose to Buffalo. Oh yeah, on Chris, that was on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
So I think they won 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, but dude, they've been averaging other than the New England game, they averaged like 35 points a game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Jared Goff is something different.
But Jared Goff looked good versus us, bro. He looked like an all-pro versus us. Like he really carved up our defense. Let's be real about it. And that was before the Bradley Chubb edition. But man, he carved us up, and we were struggling for real.
Yeah,
so,
he's pretty much carving everyone up.
Yeah. So Detroit looks pretty good, man. Don't let people tell you these teams are sorry. Like Chicago, that's a good football team too. They just happen to, be getting losses. People like try to discount that stretch where Tua, played lights out. He played the Lions. He played who else? The Bears and somebody else. But man, the kid played good, and those are good football teams. Don't let people tell you, oh, he hasn't played in a big game yet. Man, I heard people say, but the Buffalo game and the Ravens game weren't big games. Like those not big games? Shaker, those not big games.
Yeah.
And the Patriots fan really had – oh, go ahead, Shake Money. I'll go after you. I
said, yeah, they were big games. That's all I said. Go ahead, Ian.
A Patriots fan, I think it was a Patriots fan, actually said, when has Tua ever won a shootout? And I'm like, the Ravens game? And he's like, that's not a shootout. I'm like, what are you talking about? That was a shootout.
Bro, the Lions game was a shootout. What do you mean?
That was a shootout as well. But
the Bears game was a
defensive trash.
No, even
the Bears game's a shootout.
Arizona was a shootout.
Arizona was a shootout. That was his best game. That's when I felt like Tua could be a franchise quarterback. During that game, he went toe-to-toe with Kyler, played well, made plays when he needed to. The play calling was excellent. And that's what you need. You need a good scheme in place, good play calling, and he can get it done. That's all I said. That's all I ever said, man. What's good, S. Harris? S. Harris is always in the building. Father Saducci was good. He says, bro, Boyer's not great, but he's not bad either. We have a lot of injured key players out. Give him a break. I'm going to give him a break. I really am. I understand.
I don't think Boyer is terrible either.
I don't think he's terrible. Could we be better? Yeah, definitely. I think so. I think we could definitely do better at defensive coordinator.
I will give him credit for, making guys like Cater Kuhu and even Nick Needham and Trill Williams.
Oh,
some good football. Some undrafted free agents playing good football.
Yeah, for sure. You got to give him some credit for that because he's kind of molded those guys in the secondary. And he's doing a good job now with the secondary, kind of keeping those young guys kind of locked in and making plays. So I definitely can't hate on him. Definitely can't hate on him. He's definitely on the hot seat, though. You're right, Mr. Miami. He's on a hot seat. He's got to figure it out down the stretch. And if he does, he's here. And if he doesn't, he probably won't be here. I think that's the nature of it at this point.
And it'll come down to how good our defense does in the playoffs. Okay, go ahead, Shake Money.
Okay. One thing I also want to point out, his rookie year against Kansas City, he was having a hot streak, right? As a matter of fact, it was so hot that Kansas City, with a lead, decided to go on 4th down because they didn't want to put the ball into his hands. They'd rather go for it on 4th down to kneel than to punt the ball and give it to the offense. Because if he was so trash, you'd be like, yo, go ahead, punt the ball because we're down 6 points. A field goal ain't gonna do nothing. So he was playing so hot that they decided to go for a 4th down because they did not want to put it in his hands the final drive.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. We got Canes in here. Canes, what's good with you, man? How you feeling?
I'm all right.
Doing all right?
What's up, everybody?
What's good?
Yes, sir. You ready for this game, man?
Man, I just want to win.
Just want to win.
The scores. I just want to win.
Just want to win. That's me too, man. I don't care what the score is. Just go out there and get a dub. It'd be nice for y'all to blow they asses out, but that ain't no guarantees, and I'm not expecting that. It'd be nice, right? It'd be nice to not have to sit on the edge of your seats for once and say, "Oh my gosh, defense get a stop." It'd be great, but we that's not guaranteed. So all I need is a win. Go out there, perform, get the dub, and get ready for next week, because that next week game is gonna be the freaking battle on Saturday night next week. It's going to be a dogfight next week. Saturday, NFL Network, prime time. You already know what time it is. Another 8 o'clock game. We go 8 o'clock games back to back. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, that feels like disrespect to me.
Why? Why does it feel like disrespect?
Because we're on the West Coast and they try us with back-to-back night games. Like, what kind of shit is that?
No, I mean, but you got to think about it. I mean, if we're not playing on Sunday and the game's on Saturday, it's like, hey, you might as well get a night game because you're playing at night now. We would hate to play a night game tonight and then play, Saturday at 1 p.m. We'd much rather it be Saturday night at 8 p.m. We kind of stay on that same schedule, get used to this clock of playing right now, and then come out and do the same thing next week. So it's kind of the same schedule, but it's just on a Saturday instead of a Sunday, maybe.
It still seems like bullshit to me.
Yeah,
what would you rather play? You want to play on Sunday?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I get it. I mean, I get it. I mean, we're getting into the nitty-gritty now. So now we have Saturday games and stuff like that. Schedules change a lot, and they're going to flex us in, bro. This is what happens when you're winning. That's what happens. No, that's what
for college, not for pro, man. Come on.
Nah, we take over Saturdays. NFL takes over everything.
Man,
hey, all I know is we're Miami primetime Dolphins now.
All I know is by them doing that, the NFL believes that the Dolphins are going to win primetime. I mean, the Chargers game, because they want that Saturday night game to have huge implications.
Exactly.
Which it will. So that's why they did like that.
So it's basically about the money then, what you're saying.
It's about it's the money in the matchups. The money in the matchups. And when you got good teams, I mean, you just expect to be playing in prime time. I mean, when you got a good team.
Bullshit walks, right?
Money talks, bullshit walks. Exactly.
The 49ers just put in Josh Johnson at quarterback. I'm watching the game now.
Wow.
Remember, we're capitalists. We're not communists. So
yeah, and you gotta think too, man. I mean, people want to see the Dolphins, man. Tyreek is one of the most explosive players in the NFL. Like, we got Bradley Chubb, Melvin Ingram. Like, I expect Melvin Ingram to come out and play well tonight. He's back home.
They don't respect us.
Oh, they won't respect us until we win. When we got to continue to win, get on the run, go into the playoffs, make some noise, and then they'll start respecting us. Then they'll start taking us seriously. But until then, they just not gonna respect us. That's the name of the game.
Yeah,
and we've never gotten that recognition. That's the sad part, man. We never get the recognition.
Well, think about it. Buffalo didn't really start getting respect till this year. Last year, they really wasn't. They were like, let's see what they're about. They won in a COVID year, so they were putting an asterisk on that. But let's see if they're for real. They won another AFC title, so now they got a little more clout. If we used to do the same thing, they'll put a question mark on us. But if we go back-to-back AFC championships, then you'll see the league respecting us more.
Yeah. I agree with that. Who won the game in Denver? Did Denver win or did
no,
Kansas City won?
Chief Russell Wilson went out with the concussion.
Damn. Are you serious? Damn.
Russell Wilson?
Yeah, yep. Russell Wilson.
He better not play next game, or else there's definitely bias against the Dolphins.
Bro, hey, you already know that situation with the concussions and the Dolphins, bro. That's ridiculous.
Hey, CB, did you hear what Bart Scott said about the Dolphins on First Take?
Nah, but I hate Bart Scott. What did he say?
He really said that the Chargers are going to beat the Dolphins only because the Dolphins went to California, went back to Miami, and then went back to California, and all that travel is going to fatigue the
But-
Dolphins players and
But
coaching
she doesn't
staff.
know what he's talking about. They stayed in California. So.
They stayed in
Exactly, that's my
California.
point.
This dude an idiot, bro.
Bruh. And before he said that, he says, "Yes, I am a Jets fan," and then that's when he went on his little tangent about
Okay.
the Chargers being the Dolphins.
Yeah. He's terrible.
He works for
He's
the
terrible.
organization. He works for the organization.
Hey, Teron Armstead is a go tonight. You already know what
Yes,
time
he
it is, man.
Let's go.
We're firing on all cylinders tonight. Who's starting at left tackle, man? Who's starting at right tackle? Is it Fisher or is it going to be?
I'm pretty sure it's Shell.
Is it
It
Shell?
should be Shell because Eric Fisher is a better left tackle, but he can play right tackle. But Shell has been playing good right tackle. I think he should stay at right tackle for now, especially because Shell has learned the offense more than Fisher has.
Yeah. But if Fisher's ready to go, put his ass in the game. Because I like Shell. He's not bad.
I'm sure they were working at right tackle, and whoever put at right tackle was the better guy during practices and stuff. Whether it's Fisher or Shell.
Yep. Man, so we got about another 45 minutes to an hour before kickoff, man. What do you guys think? What time's the game start? 8:15, 8:30?
I think 8:20.
8:20?
I think.
Man, so when was the last time we had a Sunday night game? I can't even remember the last time we had a Sunday night game.
I think the Steelers.
Yeah, Steelers was Sunday night.
It was Sunday night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that was the Sunday night game. What was the last Sunday night game before that?
It was against.
I don't remember.
Good one.
Yeah, because I heard someone, I forgot who it was.
I don't
Someone said
remember.
that, we
I
played
don't
Steelers
remember the last
Sunday
one
night.
before
That's
that.
Was
that's
it
the
against the
last Sunday
Patriots?
night game in a while.
You said, was it against the Patriots? It might have been against the Patriots. Was it?
Jay Cutler.
Jeez, that's a long time ago. Jeez.
Exactly.
My goodness. Oh yeah, no. Steelers was Steelers Monday night or Sunday night?
Sunday night. This Sunday. What? Last year?
No, this year.
This year.
Yeah, this year. I mean. Oh yeah. 2 years ago we played them on a Monday night. 2019.
Oh, okay. I got you. My man Shaq Fan says, "Fuck respect from the national media. As long as they're giving us primetime slots, I'm good." He said, "I just want to watch my team in primetime." That's what's up, man. And we don't get a lot of primetime opportunities, man. We don't, man. So we got to take advantage of
finally
these.
get some.
Man.
Say it again, Canes.
I said, that's some fucked up shit.
What, the respect from the national media?
Prime time. Yeah, we need more prime time games, man.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
actually,
It's
technically we got 3 primetime games because that 1:00 game is the only game that's playing, so that's kind of like a primetime game.
I'm saying at night. I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, bro, these primetime games don't come often, bro. They don't come often.
Yeah.
So when you do get them, you just got to go out there and perform, man. It's important you go out there and get a dub. And people want to see the offense. Like, that's what the national media wants to see. That's what the NFL knows the consumers want to see. They want to see high power offenses make plays, and I think that's why a lot of the reason we're getting a lot of these primetime games is because we're scoring points. If we weren't scoring points, I don't think they'd be flexing us into these games, man. I don't think so at all. We just need our defense to come to play on the road for once, man. Give us a good road game. Show us you could play a good road game before we go into Buffalo next week, man.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
Yeah, they were asleep last week.
They were asleep. Sleep.
I mean, 49ers are a really good team. I mean,
but still,
offensively, I just felt like they ran the ball well, which is cool. Yeah. Like, if you run the ball well, you're gonna have it. It's gonna be easier for you. But they ran the ball
well when they needed to.
Exactly. Like, I mean, but they ran the ball 34 times too. Like, they didn't stop running it. They ran it a lot more than they passed the ball. So they didn't put it in Brock Purdy's hands. They said, "Hey, we're gonna have you make some plays, but you're gonna make plays within the flow of the offense. You're not gonna just try to take over." And Kyle Shanahan wouldn't put his quarterback in a predicament like that. And honestly, that's what I want from McDaniels, is just to be able to run the ball a little bit better. Like, we got to get it going tonight. That's one of my keys to having a good game, is to get the run game going and be consistent. Consistently run it. Don't get away from it. Even if you're getting stopped, you still got to keep teams honest with you.
Foot on neck, man.
Foot on the neck, bro. All game.
He doesn't
don't let
run
it
the
off.
ball. He's just got to call more run plays.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Call more plays, man. And even if you're getting 2 or 3 yards, that's not bad. That's not a bad thing. Just keep doing it and keep keeping the defense honest. You got to do that, man. Just to reset real quick, shout out to everybody in the chat. We got 30 in the room. Hit the like, please. Share, subscribe. Appreciate everybody coming through. If you'd like to donate, I'm actually going to put a banner down here. If you want to donate, you could donate via Cash App or PayPal. Appreciate you guys on that. Appreciate all the support thus far. Everybody's been on point with it. Phins Take Fridays on the Miami Sports Music Network was crazy on Friday. We got like over $100 in donations. It was just a wild night. We had a great time. And people really enjoyed talking about their Phins, man. So now I'm gonna just kind of read some of these comments and go down and see what you guys are talking about in the comments. Shout out to everybody in there. Tax TV, QB1, Mudbones in here, Triple S Podcast. Triple S, what's good with you? Said, let's go CB. Mudbone says they're not giving us props until we make it to the playoffs. It's been long. It's been so long since we made the playoffs. You're right. And that's true, man. You gotta make the playoffs. You gotta make some noise, man. With a team like this, like that, not making the playoffs is just not. It's not. There's no excuse for it. Like, it's got to happen. You got to do it. You got to make the playoffs, and you got to win a game, man. You got to win a game.
We haven't won a game in shit over 20 years,
bro. It's been a long time, man. We got to win a game in the playoffs. That's part of this thing, man. Get in there and win a game. I don't think it's hard to win games in the playoffs. If we can get in there, we'll be able to get a game or two and have a shot at
beat ourselves in the playoffs. If we are in the playoffs, we got to play some clean football.
Clean football, fundamental football for 4 quarters. Don't turn the ball over. Win the turnover battle. Don't kill yourself with penalties, and be able to run the football and get off the field on 3rd down. That's the key to the Dolphins' success right there. Defense, get off the field on 3rd down. I'm going to be watching them all night on 3rd down and seeing if they could get off the damn field. If they can't get off the damn field on 3rd down tonight, we're going to be in for a long night. I guarantee.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee you. If we can't convert on 3rd down when we're on offense, we're in for a long night. It's going to be a long night. Just, you might as well get a couple drinks in you. When you see that in the first half, you might as well get a couple drinks in you and get ready, because it's going the distance.
I ain't worried about that. We got the best 3rd down quarterback.
Yeah, we do, and he needs to perform like it. That's what I like to hear it, but I like to see it even more. He's got to go out and show me that he could get that shit done, because that's going to be important, man. That's going to be very, very important.
And if we have a chance to get field goals on 4th down, kick the damn field goal. Stop being so, oh man, I want to go for it. Come on.
Oh man. Damn, Chris Sims commentating tonight. Oh my gosh, he's gonna be hating for sure. I could already see it. Oh my gosh.
I'm turning my volume up for this.
Chris Sims commentating on Sunday Night Football. Hey, and he's one of the biggest Tua haters out there, man.
Hey,
one of the
did give
biggest.
the Dolphins credit, even though they lost to the 49ers. He said McDaniels cleaned up some good stuff.
Now, I don't think he's the biggest Tua hater. I think he's giving him. I watch Chris Sims a lot, and he gives props where props is due. Cowherd, on the other hand, is the biggest hater.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with that.
Skip Bayless as well, because Skip really tweeted Tua lost to Brock Purdy, and now Skip is tweeting, "Oh, I can't believe the Tampa Bay defense is letting Brock Purdy score all over them," but nothing about Tom Brady struggling.
That's crazy.
Skip is a clown, man.
The clown. Hey, the last time the Miami Dolphins won a playoff game was 2001. My gosh. How
Yeah, I
long
figured
ago was
was
that?
it.
20 years, guys. 20
I'm not saying anything about
freaking
that.
years. That's a long
Isn't that
time.
the second longest drought since behind the Lions? Like the Lions have the longest drought. Dolphins are second.
Shit, it might be. It might be. It might be. So let me see. So, QB1 says, bro, I didn't know Tyreek is a lefty too. Yeah, I think Tyreek, he does some stuff left and right, doesn't he? Yeah, I think that may be the case. Tyreek's a crazy athlete, man. When you look at just him playing basketball, him doing anything, bro's a ridiculous athlete.
Him playing Fortnite, I mean, he's good at everything he does.
Damn.
Is he pretty good at Fortnite? I've never seen him
Yeah,
play.
he was playing Fortnite with Tua, and he was basically carrying Tua.
That's funny.
And now people will say, "Oh, he carries him on and off the field now."
Oh my gosh. You know that they love it, man.
Damn.
They love it. Mudbones got a question for us. He said, after last game, do you think we're going to start out heavy run or at least run more? I think we're definitely going to run more. I don't know if it's going to be heavy run, but it's definitely going to be mixed in. And that's what I want to see. I want to see us.
Points.
Yeah, you definitely got to score points. We got to run the ball when it counts. Like run the ball on first, second, third down. So we can stay ahead of the chains. We can't get into these third and long situations. That's what I don't want to see.
And
I don't want to see
on his ass.
Yeah, I don't want to see third and long, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10. I can't handle that. So you got to do a better job there. We just got to be more efficient up front. Man, I think we'll be better. Teron Armstead's on the field. People will say, hey, he can only do it when Teron Armstead is there. Well, he's your starting left tackle. Of course, that's the case.
I wonder what they're gonna say when he's in there and we maybe lose or win. I wonder what they're gonna say then.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be another narrative at that point. Trust me, it'll be another narrative at that point.
That's just gonna drive me crazy, honestly. Oh, he can't win. Oh, he can't win unless he's in there. Come on, man. Like, really?
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, this is funny. Anyone else take the day off on Monday when we lose, or is it just me? That's hilarious. So every Monday you take the day off. That's funny, bro. I wish I could do that, but honestly, I would take. If it was me, I'd probably take the day off on the win, because what I do is I call it a Phins holiday. When we win, it's on Monday. It's a Phins holiday, so that's when you take the day off on Monday on your wins. You can enjoy it. You don't got to sit in the house and sulk. I like it. I like the wins, to celebrate the wins a lot better than celebrating the losses, man, for sure. Yeah. Angry Dolphins, what's good with you, man?
What's up, Angry Dolphins?
Hey, what's going on? CB83,
Mr. Polk,
Shake Money, Ian Baller, and
how you doing, my brother?
Dolphin. How's everybody doing?
What's good with you, man? How you doing? How you feeling about this game, man?
I'm feeling pretty good about the game. My thing is, if we're putting on some good points on these guys, we need to not let off on the gas pedal. If you're scoring and we putting points on the board, keep going. Don't ease off in the second half.
Foot on their neck, right? Foot on their neck. Foot on their neck, right?
There you go. Yeah, don't let off the
yeah.
gas. In other words, that's what I'm trying to say. Don't let off the gas.
Hey, I want to see this defense get after it, bro. Last time I saw them play Herbert, they had Herbert shook. Last time they played Herbert, he was shook. The dude cut his hair after the game. He was that shook. Man, I want to see Herbert. I want to see him seeing ghosts tonight. I want to see him throwing the ball all over the place. Picks all over the field. Get after this dude, man.
There you go.
The defense is, to me, they've yet to have a coming out party. They've yet to have a game where they just total dominate for 4 quarters. They've been asleep. Like, they haven't had that game yet. And I don't know what it is, but they need one. They need the confidence going into next week.
The Bills, I bet you.
Bro, they need it going into this game next week. I think it'll set the tone for us in this December run, man. If we could get a good game from the defense, we really need a good game from this defense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be watching these guys closely, man. I like what the interior guys are doing. The outside guys are good. Our linebackers got to step the hell up. Step up and make plays. They're not playing aggressive enough. Landon Roberts is the only dude willing to stick his nose in there. But even him at some
Don't
times,
tell Von Joe that.
bro, we look at that damn fourth down and one. That damn fourth down and one where the quarterback sneak, bro. We should have pushed that dude back. I'm tired of little shit like that. That bothers me, man. It bothers me.
Yeah.
We're better than that, and we need to play better than that tonight.
Exactly, and if you look at if anybody's watched the San Francisco the game with San Francisco, they defense was playing good on all three levels: the line, the linebackers, and the defensive backs. And we have just as much talent as they do, so we need to be doing the same thing.
For sure.
Need to
For
be
sure.
intense because that San Francisco defense, I mean, every single player, they see ball, they hunt ball.
Exactly.
Yo, they are like a wild pack of dogs. They really are. They really get after it. Man, I can't even hate on what they do because they really do a good job of just getting after it. Like they're gonna make plays they're aggressive and they really are like a wolf pack. They really play like that. And that's how we need to be out there. We need to be better, man.
And I'm very excited to see if expect D'Amico Ryans to get a head coaching job. I'm excited to see where he goes. That's gonna be a big loss.
I think he will get a head coaching job, man. He's a good coach. He's a good coach.
Yeah, he's a really good coach.
I think he deserves it. What he's done with that defense.
Yeah, because man, he got them on key.
Yeah, bro. He got them playing crazy football. Like they're getting after the quarterback. They do everything, man.
Yeah.
They do everything.
And like I said, on all three levels.
Speed is insane.
All three. Yep, you're right. All three levels, man. Hey, real quick reset. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Mudbone said he already took the day off because he know we getting a win. He having a Phins holiday tomorrow. Tags TV is in the building. Shaq Phins, Mr. Miami 305, QB1. Hey, Q said subscribe to the channel. 9 more subs to 600. Let's go, man. Let's get those 9 subs. Let's get to 600 and work our way to that 1,000. Man, I appreciate the support thus far. We're gonna go for a little more time. Hang out a little bit more, talk a little bit more Dolphins. Let's talk about. So we know we got Teron Armstead playing. How many yards do you guys think we rush for tonight? And I'm gonna start with Canes. Canes, how many yards do you think we rush for tonight?
I say probably like 200 or 300.
200 or 300?
Yeah.
Damn, that would be nice. If we rush for 200 or 300 yards, we definitely win in a football game. Mr. Pulp Fans, what you think, man? How many yards we rush for tonight?
I'm about to say 175 between
175?
between Wilson and Mostert. Yeah, I say 175.
Okay, 175. I like that. Ian Baller, what you think? How many yards we rush for tonight?
I'll say 104, but it'll be an efficient 104. Like we'll get some good rushing yards, but I do expect us to throw the ball more.
Okay, all right. So you say 104 yards. Shake, what do you think in terms of rushing yards?
I want to say 155 between Raheem Mostert and
Wilson.
155, and then you tack on. Hold on. 170 with Tua. 15. Tua's gonna get 15 rushing yards scrambling.
Okay. All right. I like that. I like that.
He's only gonna run about a few times, but I think he's gonna when the play breaks down. I think he's gonna run for 3 yards here, 4 yards there.
Yo, since the concussions, we really haven't seen Tua take off like that.
I don't blame him, man. Safe than sorry, man.
I get it. Yeah, I get it for sure, man. I think we go for around 145, 150 tonight. I'd like to see. What I need to see tonight. I want to see a big run. Like this is what I haven't seen out of this team yet. I mean, I've seen a couple decent runs,
Other than
but I
the
want
Browns
to.
game.
Yeah. I want to see a big run, like a 50, 60 yarder. Just good blocking up front on the zone scheme, and we kind of squeeze through a gap and just hit the turbo on them and get out of there. That's what I want to see. So if we could get that, I think it'll bump us to around 70, 175 to 200. But I think we'll be around 145, 150, hopefully.
Yeah.
Now, saying, go ahead, Mr. Polk.
Oh no, go ahead. I go after you.
So with us saying, how many rushing yards we're gonna get, how many attempts will we rush? How many times will we run the ball today? What do you think, Canes?
I will leave that up to the OC on that, because honestly, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, it is. It's hard to tell. How many times you think we're gonna run it, Mr. Polk?
That's a good question because what I was getting ready to say is that if the offensive line open up some holes and continue doing so with Mustard and Wilson, oh man, good grief.
I know it's gonna be. I mean, keep in mind we ran the ball 8 times last week.
I'll say 23 attempts, 104 yards total.
Yeah, that kind of.
So
goes
you said
on that line.
You said around 23 attempts. I think it'll be around. It should be between 20 and 25 for sure. What do you think, Shay?
Mm-hmm.
The score?
No, we're talking about rush attempts. How many times are we gonna run the ball?
I would say about. I would say 25 to 30%.
25 to 30%.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably about 15. Yeah, that's probably about 15 to 20. It's probably. I think hopefully we run around 60, maybe 60 plays tonight. I think if we can run 60 plays, we're probably, good, efficient on offense, keeping the ball going, keeping drives going. We got to put up some points. This defense, man, the defense for me has been underwhelming. And that's what bothers me about it. I feel like the defense took a step back from where they were last year.
But also, you got to remember we can't do a lot of 3 and outs. That's during the Houston game. That's when the defenses started collapsing. When we started going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, and 3 and out. You know what I mean? That's
that's
collapsing.
That's part of it. Yep. That's part of it. So the offense has got to perform. Go ahead, Mr. Paul.
Mm-hmm. No, that's part of it. Then the other part is like I just mentioned a little earlier. Look at some of the teams that are successful defensive wise. They're playing good on all 3 levels. We have to work. We have to work on our second level, which is the linebacker core, because that, to me, that's where part of our weakness is at on the defense. It's a linebacking core. And I'm not saying that we don't have the good linebackers, because we still have what's that guy's name? Tannen Chindle, the other rookie guy. We needed. I mean, I don't know what Boyer is doing with these guys, because these guys were. I know that they were talented in college and they got to make the jump to the NFL, but we need to start using them in positions that they were successful with in college. And then see what happens. Then you got veterans on there that can help bring these guys in too. But we got to make some moves, to me, on that second level, and where, because the line, the defensive line is not bad.
Yeah,
to me, they're not playing bad at all.
I think that the defensive line is playing solid, especially the interior guys. Wilkins and Zyler are playing really good football.
Yeah,
they're playing good football.
James isn't playing today for the Chargers, just a reminder.
Wow, that's Shake. That's what Shake needed, right? Shake says you need Derwin out to play. He's not playing.
Yeah, that's what's up. Hell yeah, go Gesicki.
Hey, this is a good question. Triple S podcast says, CB, thoughts on the matchup between Eckler, Baker, E-Rob, and Riley. Man, have the Dolphins struggled with some of these running backs this year? And we saw it last week kind of put on display with McCaffrey. Like
Mm-hmm.
he was just a problem for the defense because he would go out and get into the passing game and just carve guys up because they can't run routes with him. They can't really cover him. So Eckler's going to be a problem. We got to find a way to bottle him up. If we got to put one of the more athletic guys like Rowe or something on him, do that because we can't do these linebackers on guys like Eckler. He's going to eat us. He's going to eat us up, man. We can't have that. We got to find a way to do something different.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Mr. Polk?
No, I agree. I definitely agree with that. And like I said, we gotta find a way to wake up the linebacker core, get them going, and then at the end of the season we gotta make some adjustments and what have. But I still kind of have a question mark as far as Boyer being our defensive coordinator. But for now, I'm going with him. Because
we were talking about that earlier, Mr. Paul. We was like, we don't know. Like right now,
yeah.
I mean, this is really his test down this stretch.
Exactly.
Down this stretch right here, this is his test. He's either going to do it or he's not. And if he doesn't do it, I'm expecting Mike McDaniels to make a change at defensive coordinator for sure.
I agree.
Because honestly, when it comes to defense, you need athletes to play defense. I understand that. But it's more about the scheme. Like, just have guys in position to make the plays. Like, if you're calling plays and the offense is carving you up, you got to make adjustments. I just haven't seen us. We haven't made a lot of adjustments to really counter what the offense is doing to us, and that's part of the problem I have with Boyer. He's just not. I feel like he's not putting guys in the right position. Like, I feel like Javon Holland needs to be blitzing a little bit more. He's one of our best blitzers. Like, we got to find a way to roll him down into the box and send him sometimes. Like, you got to mix it up. He's not mixing it up. And that's what I don't like. Like, figure it out. Like, throw some different stuff at these guys. We keep seeing the same stuff over and over again. Get exotic. Bring the amoeba in. Hey, look, I'd rather get beat deep on a play with you trying to go get the quarterback and trying to make a play as opposed to sitting back and just taking it all the way down the field. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see you get beat all the way down the field for 11-yard drive for 8 minutes. I don't want to see that. That's boring to me, man. Go try to make a play, bro.
Exactly. And utilize Jalen Phillips because I'm gonna tell you something. To me, Jalen Phillips is a beast, but you gotta utilize him. You gotta put him in the right scheme, in the right plays. And just like I said with the young middle linebacker we got with Channing Tiller. This guy in college would play, like I said, he played middle linebacker. And he would stand there and sort of mirror the quarterback and what have you. And
like
he would shoot up, right? And he would shoot up the gaps to go after the quarterback or running back. But we're not utilizing that way. And then when you try to get this guy to cover tight ends or running backs, coming in out of the backfield, that maybe that's not his cup of tea. So what I'm saying, you got to utilize these guys' talents and what have you. Utilize them and put them in the right scheme. That's going to help us out because the linebacker core is what to me is our weak spot.
Definitely our weak spot. Hey, that was a really good question, Triple S. I appreciate that question.
Yes, it was.
And then S. Harris has a really good response. He says we have one of the weakest linebacking cores in the NFL. Like, when we look at it, we really do have one of the weakest linebacking cores in the NFL.
We do. We're not playing them.
Go ahead.
No, we're not utilizing these guys. I mean, we got some veterans there, and we got some rookies there. I mean, you're not hearing much from Channing Tiller. What's that other guy's name? Because there's another young guy we got who who played good in college too, but we're not utilizing these guys.
Yeah. I mean, and we got guys like Duke Riley, Baker,
Exactly.
Elandon Roberts. These are guys that are like journeymen. Like the only one that's not that is Baker. Elandon Roberts is a journeyman. Duke Riley is a journeyman. They're second string guys getting first string time. That's what they are.
Yeah.
S. Harris says we have so no one shoots the gaps or takes on blocks and lets the next man make a play. They all get swallowed up. Yeah, they just really latch on to the offensive guys. The offensive linemen just they get on them and they just run them out the way because they're small too. That's another thing. They're small and they're not very strong, bro. They're just not stout dudes. It's not like having a Roquan Smith in the middle. Like Roquan Smith will punish you. He can punish your offensive lineman. Jerome Baker's not punishing the offensive lineman. It's just not. He's not big enough. He ain't strong enough. It's not there.
Yeah.
So
go, man.
All right, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming through, man. I got about 8 minutes left, and then I'm gonna wrap up. I know it's getting closer to game time. Appreciate you, Canes.
All right,
All right, Canes.
Having me on, and
all right, man. Later, bro.
And it was nice speaking with everybody, and let's go Dolphins.
Let's go Dolphins.
That's
Fins
right.
up, man. Fins up.
Fins up.
Hey, yeah. I think you got some feedback. Shake is, or that's Angry Dolphins. You're good though. So let me see. Tax TV says I have to agree with you on that. Miami has to find some better linebackers during the draft in the offseason for sure. And honestly, I don't even want you to draft them no more. I just want you to go out in free agency and get some veterans who can come in here and make plays that you've seen make plays. I'm tired of drafting dudes. So bring somebody in who's made plays. The Bucks are going to be dismantling their team. Like, go get Devin White or somebody that you can pluck away from somebody who's just doing a rebuild. The only chance I see the Bucks not tearing that team apart is if they go get Lamar Jackson or something like that, which is going to be hard to do. So that's the only way I see them not tearing that team apart, but we could go pluck some guys away from them. There's going to be plenty of linebackers out there who we could get to put in the middle and fortify this defense, man. Definitely.
Yeah, so we need to make the move on that.
Yeah, definitely did make a move on that. Man, a primetime game on Sunday night, Tua versus Herbert. Dolphins versus Chargers. I'm liking our chances tonight. I think we're gonna come out and play a real good game, man. I think we play a real good game. Let me see. Green Rat says, did anyone tell Boyer we are playing at home? Yes, that's what they should have told him. They should have tricked the defense and said, hey guys, this is a home game. This is your stadium. These are your fans. Just go out there and play, man. Because we haven't played well on the road yet. Shake, what's up with us playing on the road, man?
I don't know. We got to tell them, we remodeled the Hard Rock Stadium.
Tell them we did the remodel, right? Tell them we did the remodel, man. Hey, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and get final takes, score predictions, and we'll be out. I'm gonna start with Mr. Polk. So give me your final take and your score prediction, man.
30-14 Miami Dolphins.
I like it.
Let's go Phins up. And CB83, thanks for having me on the show. And
Appreciate
Shake Money,
you.
take care, my brother.
You too,
And
my brother.
everybody in the chat room.
Hey, shout out to Mr. Polk, one of the OGs in the community. I appreciate you coming through, bro.
All right, y'all take care now.
All right, have a good one. Shake, what you got for me? Hey, final take, score prediction. Let's get the dub. You already know what time it is. Let's get it, Shake.
I'm going to say 21, 2 touchdowns from Gesicki, hopefully.
Ooh.
And my final take is, man, like I said, this is where the rubber meets the road. Last week wasn't a big game. It was a big stage because of who the coaches were, but it wasn't a big game. But at the end of the day, man, Oh, by the way, one last thing I want to bring up. One thing about Buffalo is one thing I'm conflicted is every team that I've seen sweep a divisional team. I've seen the Ravens do it. I've seen the Saints do it. And last year, I seen the 49ers do it. They lose in the playoffs. So that's something to think about for another day. That's another conversation for another day.
But anyway, conversation. We got to talk about that.
But anyway, fins up and let's get this dub, like you said.
Let's get it. Appreciate you coming through, Shake. Hey, that's my guy. Hey, appreciate everybody coming out. Hey, it's Phins Take with CB83 for another show. Tua will have the haters doing the Homer Simpson after the game. You already know what time it is. Check it out.
Oh, okay.
Anybody hating on Tua, you're dead wrong.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You played yourself, right? After the game, we're gonna be walking in the locker room like this. You already know what time it is. When Tua shows out tonight, the national media is gonna be like, they're gonna be the Tua haters gonna be like,
what? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I love it, man. I love it. Tua's got him ball. Hey, is he gonna go throw for 5, 6 tutties, 7 tutties?
I hope so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sheriff, he's over here.
Get your popcorn ready. Pop your popcorn. It's gonna be a good one. Tua Leroy coming out tonight. Tua Leroy is coming to play. Don't say I didn't tell you.
Let me go, motherfucker. Let me go.
Yeah, so you already know what time it is. Hey, it's Phins Take with CB83 for another show. Appreciate everybody coming out. Hey, hit the like on your way out. It's free. Do that for your boy. Share this with your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your grandmama, everybody in the family. Appreciate everybody coming out. It's all love. Phins Take with CB83. I'm out. See ya.
Came from the bottom, that's foreign. I swear that I'm up for the sun in the morning. Oof, hey, I gotta flex. I need a Nike bag, give me the check. I need the money and power, respect, but I promise I'm repping the O to the dead. Hey, oof, I told them out of my way. I don't got nothing to say. Now they can't run at my pace. Yeah, they know that we ain't the same. 402, we rap the game. I told them this ain't a game.
Hey, 49er, how is Debo doing, man? Y'all ran that man into the ground, man. I feel bad for Debo, man. He should have brought his ass over to the Miami Dolphins. Now y'all got the man all hurt up, scraped up. Man, y'all don't know how to treat your players, man. That's why he gonna be a Miami Dolphin soon. Niners, y'all just run your dudes into the ground, man. Good game, y'all beat the Bucs. The Bucs look terrible. Brady looked horrible, but y'all doing Debo dirty, man. Y'all ran my dude into the ground. Sorry, he'll be a Dolphin soon, bro. He'll be a Dolphin soon. Hey, Fins up. Appreciate y'all. You already know what time it is. Fins Take with CB83. After the game, I may go live. I may not. Who knows? But you know, we are like that, and I'm out. See ya. Second time.
Came from the bottom, that's foreign. I swear that I'm up for the sun in the morning. Oof, hey, I gotta flex. I need a Nike bag, give me the check. I need the money and power, respect, but I promise I'm repping the O to the dead. Hey, oof, I told them out of my way. I don't got nothing to say. Now they can't run at my pace. Yeah, they know that we ain't the same. 402, we rap the game. I told them this ain't a game.